There's no time. Take this. Keep it safe. Information. The Ice Reach Coven. At work in the west. Just need more proof. Go! They're coming! Don't trust them. Only Lyris. She's...
You there! What did that fugitive tell you? Who are you? Another spy? What did this lying Easterner say to you? Assisting a fugitive is a crime in Hafingar Hold. Unless you want to find out how we deal with traitors and spies, tell me what he said to you. Lucky for you. If he had told you any seditious lies and you decided to keep them from us, you'd have been in real trouble. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Solitude doesn't take kindly to instigators or strangers. And mark my words, you'd rather not get on the wrong side of the High King's guard. Go on. Just remember, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Kyne's Aegis needs your help. Sea giants and vampires are everywhere. You look sturdy enough. Vampires and sea giants have invaded the island of Kyne's Aegis. We need all the willing warriors we can find to repel the attack. Like I said, a fleet of sea giants and vampires stormed the island, bent on slaughter. Our soldiers fought bravely, but the invaders pushed the last of our troops back to the keep. They'll land the decisive blow any minute. We need help! Gather some stout allies and take this boat north to the island. Once you arrive, speak to Captain Lilmyra. Provided she's still alive, she'll lay out Thane Ogvar's plan for defending the island. Kyne preserve you, friend. With your help, we might have some hope of driving the vampires back. Not much, but enough.
Reinforce the palisades.
You must be one of the recruits from the mainland. Did Tarvera send you? Good. Most of our grizzled veterans have already fallen. We could use a seasoned warrior like you. Talk to Thane Ogvar. He's there by the gate. He's tried to organize a few counterattacks, but we haven't gotten far. With you and your allies' help, we might finally be able to turn these bastards. Needs your help. Sea giants and vampires are everywhere.
one step closer, and I'll stick you like a hawker. I don't know any Brundled. I mean, I don't know any Brondold. That is what I told the guards, and that is what I'm telling you. I don't want any more trouble. You make me stab you, and it's my word against yours. Dead? Stone's mercy. And I'm next, aren't I? I promise. I don't know anything. I won't make any trouble. I'll disappear. I don't even like it here. You'll never see me again. He did not tell me a lot. Said he was tracking some bad people. Asked me to keep an eye out for any unusual comings and goings. He'd come by now and then with a sweet roll and a few coins for my trouble. He was nice. The last time we spoke, it was about the men with the job postings. A pair of wolves in sheep's clothing. Trying to blend in, but still rough around the edges. Same with their horses. Sheared mountain mares. Come from the Reach, I wager. Flyers. They were hanging them at the inn around the city. Something about a lucrative opportunity in the Druidek Mountains. I really did not pay them a lot of attention. I was more interested in the men distributing them. Take Brondo's horse and run before some...
Wait to take a load off at the inn. I haven't seen you before. Are you new to Solitude? Better yet, are you looking for work? If so, you've come to the right person. Let's talk. Not me, my debtors. I provide funds to the coterie of organized scholars and the Swords of Solitude militia. Both are short-handed and in arrears, so I took it upon myself to correct their courses before they leave me destitute. Tenzin represents the coterie. Odd work, but it pays well. Hidaver handles the militia's assignments. Dangerous work. Don't do it alone. Here's an advance. Make sure you're prepared for the job they offer you. You're no good to anyone dead.
Have a passion for alchemy? Who's this? Strong, sober, well-equipped? The coterie of organized scholars needs adventurers of your stripe. Our research very much depends on it. Our fieldwork is fascinating, satisfying, and it pays quite... well, there is payment. This task is part of my own alchemical research, and something of my own creation. I believe it will make for an interesting study. I've formulated a tonic of giant strength that's nearly ready to test. All it needs is a finishing... snowberries. They are quite popular among giants and mammoths, and look how large they grow. I don't think that's a coincidence. I need you to add a copious amount to my mixture and consume it immediately to observe the results. Local sources have mostly been consumed, but the bushes along the frozen coast should be remote enough to remain untouched. Oh, and if you have any additional questions as to the nature of my study, please don't hesitate to ask. Oh, it's far more complicated than that. The tonic's other central ingredient is the essence of a giant itself. Ooh, forget I said that. Ooh, you will have to drink it after all. I can assure you that in its present formulation that it will cause you no harm. I've nearly eliminated the tongue swelling entirely. The snowberries should allow the tonic to more easily diffuse through your body and make it much more palatable. Local sources have mostly been consumed, but the bushes along the frozen coast should be remote enough to remain untouched. Oh, and if you have any additional questions as to the nature of my study, please...
Our militia is recruiting for a dangerous mission, but I'm up to my ears in milk drinkers. You've got some guts. I need a giant slayer, and not just any giant. A sea giant. Made landfall just today and promptly slaughtered a patrol of the king's soldiers on the coast. Save was the one who brought us word. I need you to kill it and find what's left of the unfortunate patrol. They had scouting reports that are needed back here. And if you need anything else, speak to the surviving soldier, Shield Captain Viglia. Should still be at the Lonely Troll. If you're hoping for a different task, I have nothing else for you.
About time I found someone whose spine wasn't bent with age or cowardice. There's trouble on the horizon. Dark clouds are gathering over the Western Kingdom. Harrow storms, they're called. The conjurings of Reachman witchcraft. Unfortunately, there are more reports of these unholy storms than folk willing to brave them. What the Swords of Solitude needs is a group of volunteers with the guts to wade into a few of these harrow storms and stop the accursed witchwork that is causing these fell winds to blow.
Heard you wiped out that goblin tribe in Fungal Grotto. Maybe I can go visit the place now.
Let me guess. You found one of those ridiculous handbills Reginus posted all over town. Gods, it's like we're holding auditions for children's theater. Please understand. This is a serious commitment. You really wish to join the Antiquarian Circle? The University of Gwylem's most prestigious historical society. We scour the continent for lost antiquities, collecting and cataloging as we go. We've made hundreds of discoveries, thanks in no small part to our scrying tool, the Antiquarian's Eye. An invention of our university's founder, Tirain Fyre. It allows the wielder's mind to travel vast distances and find buried relics, truths lost to history. Gazing into the eye requires no small measure of talent. How talented are you, I wonder? Admission to the circle begins easily enough. Just place your hand on the Antiquarian's Eye. If you possess the aptitude, you will attune to the eye immediately. If you don't possess the aptitude, the eye will reject you. Couldn't be simpler. Impressive. We rarely see such an energetic attunement. Well, well, well. It seems I underestimated you. With a reaction like that, you may well rival Gabrielle, our most accomplished antiquarian. I wonder what secrets you might find gazing through the eye. In a hurry, are we? We'll teach you to use the eye in due course. First, do you vow to uphold the principles and traditions of the Circle, to catalog your discoveries for future generations and give a true accounting of Tamriel's history? An excellent decision. Mastering the eye is no small endeavor. But with Gabriel's tutelage and my rigorous oversight, we may make a true scholar of you yet. Welcome to the Circle, Antiquarian. Now then, we should begin your education in earnest. I suggest you speak with Gabriel Benele. I can provide some scholarly advice, but when it comes to